Hello, Earth scientists. Okay, so my lesson from class did not record because my computer shut down right after class. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what needs to be known about Earth science class and what you need to complete for today. All right, so starting out, we talked about just a few ways to be successful in not only this class, but in all live classes. Making sure that you attend, making sure that you watch the recording if you don't, do your daily assignments. Taking notes is so important. Asking questions, stay after class and ask questions if you need to. It says here to check your to-do list in Buzz. However, the best mode of making sure that you have your work done in this class specifically is to make sure that you check the class calendar, which I'll share with you in just a moment. Check your grades daily. Read the feedback that your teacher leaves you. Check your email. Check it often. It's pretty much your lifeline for what is happening in your classes. For instance, if you have a sub in one of your classes, chances are you'll just have a recording to watch. And so you'll want to make sure that you check your email, make sure that you know whether to go to class or not. And then, of course, work hard. Know that we're all here to help guide you. All right, couple things about where to find things in Buzz. So Buzz is the house that holds all of the tools you need in order to be successful. On the landing page in Earth Science, you're going to see at the very top, kind of where my cursor is right now, there will be a little graph that tells you your grade. If you click on that, that will open up your grade sheet, and that's how you can see the feedback that your teachers leave for you. You'll see what assignments are missing. You'll see what scores you earned on the assignments you've turned in. My contact information is here. The recorded lessons for the quarter will be here. All you have to do is click on this. Once you're in Buzz, it will open up to a spreadsheet. Actually, it will open up to a calendar to show you what is due that particular day, and I'll show you the calendar here in just a second. Oh, one more thing here. If you look down here, this is your to-do list. Your to-do list keeps you on track, making sure that you have everything turned in for the day. If you scroll down a little bit further, you're going to be met with my office hour link. I'm open at 2 o'clock. Pop in for any help you need. There's the welcome folder. I have some parent resources here for you and your parents. And we're going to talk about special projects and Acellus here in just a moment. Underneath the welcome folder, there is the calendar. This calendar is so important for you to follow. Like I said, it's linked up in Buzz. I have a picture of it here. It tells us what we're doing each day in Acellus. It also tells us if we have a lab. So you can see that for today, Tuesday the 7th of November, I'm showing you how to use Acellus, and I'm going to assign you the pre-test in Acellus. But before we get there, I want you to just move your eyes with me. It tells you what steps are due for tomorrow, for instance. Steps 12 and 13 on Thursday, along with a special lesson. Steps 14 through 24 on Friday. So every single day it tells you what steps are assigned in Acellus. It is important for you to follow this calendar. Again, this is linked in Buzz. It also has the student material list up here, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. That material list is also in Buzz. So it's linked to your calendar and it's also a separate form. That material list tells you what you need to bring to class on various dates. One of the most important things that I can tell you today is that you need a cookie a chocolate chip cookie for class on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. So make sure that when you come to class at 11 o'clock on Thursday, you have your chocolate chip cookie. The softer it is, the easier your lab will be. So notice that it tells you what date we do in a lab, what materials you're going to need, and then the name of the lab. Again, so important for you to find this in Buzz. It's under materials needed for special lessons. Print that out. It's also attached to the calendar, as I said here, student material list. It's attached there as well. I mentioned parent resources. Now I'd love to talk about Acellus. Acellus is where all of your homework is housed for earth science. Many of you use many of you use Acellus in your math class. This is how we get there, www.acellus.com. Acellus is worth 80% of your overall science grade. When you click in Acellus, click on Student Sign In. And in order to sign in, all you need to use is the first part of your email. So everything before the @ sign. And then your password is your normal iForward password. Make sure that you can get in there now. Pause the video if you need to. Once you're logged in, you should see Earth Science. If you do not see Earth Science, please let me know. Send me an email and I will do my best to fix that. Earth Science is your class content for this course, Earth Science. It's going to consist of videos and then quizzes that follow. Students, sometimes when you are watching that video, it is so important for you to take notes. Whatever the teacher writes down, you write down. After each video, there is a quiz. If you don't know the answer to the quiz, rather than just guessing, you can use the 2 tabs that are available here called Help and Resources in order to jog your memory. Acellus is a program where you can't skip lessons, so you have to work through one after the other after the other. It is so important that you take notes. Whatever the teacher writes in the video, you pause and write. You can choose to take notes in a notebook, or you can choose to take notes in a Google document or Google presentation by taking snips. Again, Acellus is a pretty easy tool to work with. One of the things that I want to show you is that when you're in your classes, it's going to show you this screen. But if I would click on Score, which is the other button that we typically use, and then I click on Earth Science, it's going to show me what step I'm on, and it's going to show me my class grade, how I'm doing. This step number is so important because it corresponds to our calendar. So today we're going to work on step number 1, the pre-test. And so by the end of the day today, when you log out of Acellus, you're going to see that you have finished the pre-test. You'll see your score. You'll see how many you got correct and how long it took you. So it's really important for you to know that score button. Your pre-test is 25 questions. Don't worry, it's not graded. All I'm looking for is what knowledge you currently have. If there's a question that you don't know the answer to, do your best guess. It is okay to guess. Once you're finished with those 25 questions, a video will pop up And that's when you know you can log out of Acellus. Nothing needs to be turned in. Nothing needs to be turned in for your Acellus pretest. I will know when you are done because I simply have to log into the program. All right. So that is your assignment for today. Complete your complete your Acellus pretest. Last but not least, you do have a short questionnaire to fill out for me today in Buzz. It's called Walk to Class. It's basically 4 questions I want you to answer. Introduce yourself. Let me know that you completed your Acellus pretest. And then there is a question about what's the best way to contact you during the day. Is it best to email you? Do you check your email? Is it best to text you? Great. What's your number? Is it best to call your mom? Great. What's that number? Is it best to Google chat you? Let me know. Last but not least, make sure you have a cookie for class on Thursday. Tell your parents today, don't wait till the last minute. You need a chocolate chip cookie for class on Thursday. And that should do it. Pretest in Acellus, questionnaire in Buzz, and plug in your attendance, which is empty fields. All right, that was my quick version. Email me with any questions and have a good rest of your day.